Back on Walker Pass, climbing up the first hill. It's a little steep at first, but not too bad right now. Got a chance of thunderstorms, I think, where we're headed, so that's not cool. But we'll go as far as we can. My God, they're everywhere. That whole hillside is full of them. Lovely.
Dude, I wonder how many people passed him and didn't know.
He does not look happy.
He is not. Well, he's not gonna swing it.
I love all the color gradients on these.
Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, it smells good. It smells like grape. Amazing plant. Full bloom. Sorry if it's making you dizzy. That rattlesnake, whew, made me jump. Heart rate skyrocketed. All right, here's a look at the storm ahead. Pretty dark, thick. All the birds are flying. Should be interesting. Okay, the weather's not looking so good. Saw some lightning out there. And we're walking that way, basically. And there's a lot of thunder. You can probably hear it maybe. It's pretty distant though. We're gonna probably get to camp early. We were going to hike to the water source, but I guess we'll just dry camp. We're like over 3 miles right now. And yeah, we'll see how close we can get with a camp. Seeing a lot of lightning out there. So, setting up camp here under this tree. Should be nice.
All right, we're in our tent early. We ended up taking a 0 in Ridgecrest yesterday with our friends. Needed to get some stuff ready before we head into the Sierra, so it was our last hotel night for a bit, and took care of some stuff. Had a relaxing day, ate a lot of good town food, and laid in bed for a while, which is nice. And it actually worked in our favor because there's been storms the last 3 nights actually, in Ridgecrest, like crazy lightning storms and lots of wind, rain. It's been kind of wild. And then today we left at 2:40, take the bus to Walker Pass to get back on, and ended up getting a little bit of trail magic, which was nice. A Gatorade, someone showed up, pulled over and gave us some Gatorades, and there were some sodas there, so that was a lovely thing to get to. And so we ended up doing almost 5 miles as a storm was rolling through, and we were watching lightning strike straight in the distance, so it was a little nervy, but we got to camp real quick, set up fast, and now the storm's really starting to come in. So we stopped at a great time before it picked up. Winds are going right at a little pass area, so we'll have someone go through till sunset, and we'll see how the storm plays out.
Yeah,
and now we're gonna hang out.
The winds are ripping right now.
Yeah, ripping and starting to rain a little bit.
Rain. The clouds don't look they don't have like that like low hanging look to them, so it doesn't look as much like lightning right now. But
yeah, but
just gonna hang in the tent. So
yeah, call it a night. Hang out.
Calling it a night. Dry camping too.
Yep, dry camping. There's our friend's tent right there.
Can't see. Oh,
You can see it. Yeah. Yeah, so now we're gonna hang out, eat some food, and relax.
Just packed up camp. Got everything loaded up. Here's a nice little campsite right here. And a nice look at the sunrise right here. Whew. It's like 5:45 right now. And we're about to leave. Gonna beat the heat. It's supposed to get in the 90s today, so hopefully not as hot when we progress into the mountain. And yeah, let's get started. Walking this ridge line coming out of camp. Super nice. We camped back there on the saddle. Woo. Almost slipped. It's a really nice start to the day. Excuse me, Chunky. Can you move? You're in the middle of the path. I'm a little close. Not trying to get this close.
He really doesn't care.
Excuse me.
Hi, buddy.
Can you move? There we go.
Cute.
Ooh. Really nice view spot here. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing morning. More blowdowns. Woohoo! Oh. You look like you got a sunburn already.
Nope.
Big open valley out here. A little bit of snow right there in the middle in the distance. Looking promising. Cool mile marker here someone made. 25%. I guess we're 25% done with the trail.
I guess.
Huh. I guess. I haven't done the math, but I'll take it. Pretty cool.
The 25% marker right here.
Finally some good water. Seems like our last long water carry is over. And that's a wrap. It's starting to look real remote.
Oh well, haven't done much filming today. Sorry guys. It's been a tough day. We were up at 4:30 and had some big climbs to get done. We've probably done over 4,000 foot of gain. And now we're less than 7 miles from camp. It was a big day. Over 24 miles for the day. So close to Kennedy Meadows. Super excited. We'll have like a 20-ish day tomorrow, 21 mile day into Kennedy Meadows. And stoked on that. Huge milestone marker for all of us to get there. And finally exit the desert and enter the Sierras. And boy, are we excited. Woo! New terrain, new views, and some hard work coming up, real hard work. So excited for that. New challenges await. Gonna keep hiking because I'm going uphill and I'm breathing heavy, so back to it. Almost to camp.
The views are really starting to open up now. Walking along this ridge line. Whew. I can't wait to get in there.
Ooh, it's a pretty valley.
Check out this plant. It's so weird. I've only seen like 3 of these on the whole trail. Wonder if anybody's got an ID for me. That'd be cool. Hiking into the sunset, sort of, as you can see. Got like 1 more mile. And then camp. That'll be like 24, 25 miles. There it is. To the right.
Almost to camp.
Oh yeah.
Did a 25-mile day. Big boy day.
Easy.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
4,400 gain and like 5,300 descent. So yeah, we're beat. Almost to camp and gonna eat now.
Whew, good morning. I'm hiking by myself right now. Everyone else is behind me. 3 of the 4 of us caught like a cold or something, so like irritated throats. Tasha's the only one that it didn't affect, but I couldn't sleep well last night because of it, and it's been really hot lately, which is really annoying. So probably only slept like 5 hours after a 25-mile day. It's definitely not ideal. And then I also ate right before bed, and that kind of messes with sleep too. So got like a 21-mile grind to get to Kennedy Meadows today. Got an early start. We started at like 6. Aimed for 5:30, but I had a pretty bad blister on my toe, so I had to tend to that. And yeah, it took a little bit. but doing good now. So almost to water, and then I'll give another update. Sorry, this is all incline right now. Out of breath. All right, check back in. Water not tested for safe drinking. Well, luckily we got filters. Look at all these down trees. Made a new path here, going down to the water. I don't know where everyone else is. They're behind me somewhere. This part feels really urban. I don't know why. There's like a barrel over here. There's like car parts over here. And then there's like a shack up above behind those trees you can't see. But yeah. Oh, there's Tasha. I hear her. There she is.
Good morning. We're about, 3.6 miles into the day so far. We've done about nearly 1,500 feet of gain already. So yeah, this morning was straight to the incline. So it was our plan last night to camp below it because this is the last climb before we start descending into Kennedy Meadows. We're so excited. It's a huge accomplishment to get to that marker, mile marker 700, I believe. And that is the gateway to the Sierras. So it's a huge accomplishment to get there, and we're very excited to be there and get some food. They have a couple like small restaurants, or two like little places that serve food for hikers and whatnot. And we'll camp there and get prepped before we head in. But yeah. We got about another 1,000 feet of climbing to do, over a couple more miles, and then it's all downhill. And I am looking forward to that. It's been a lot of climbing the last 2 days. Not too bad, but definitely tired. Yesterday we did 25 miles, so that was probably our biggest day, between the other one and this one a couple weeks ago. So it was a long, hard day. Glad we did it. But yeah, Jared's using the bathroom and I'm sitting here, and look at this. We are now in forest land, which we are very, very excited to be in a different environment and out of the desert. Yeah, so about to start climbing some more and get us this over with. So touch base later.
Just came over the saddle and take a look at what's ahead. Finally, High Sierra, Snowy Mountains. Can't wait. It's gonna be crazy, but so much fun. Made it down to the bottom of this valley. That was a long descent. It's looking really nice down here. And closer to Kennedy Meadows and water. Water's like just in front of us. It smells really good down here. There's a lot of these lilac bushes. Like these. They smell so good. All right. Check out South Fork, Kern River. It's swollen past the shoreline for sure, carving out sand too. That's our water source. Getting closer and closer and closer. So close. Another look at how swollen the creek is. The path is normally straight in the middle there, and you can see Tasha's coming down from there.
About a mile out from Kennedy Meadows, or at least the road to turn into the Kennedy Meadows general store. But It'll put us at a little over 21 miles for the day. Big day to get in, and so excited. We got a few hours of sunlight, and our group is gonna go to Grumpy's and get some food and drinks, have a good time tonight. Tomorrow, take a day off, get all our gear situated, swap out what we need for the snow. So it is so beautiful. So grateful to be out of the desert and into the Sierras because it's absolutely stunning. I love the forest, and the forest feels like home. So glad to be here. And yeah, time to get some food.